Welcome to Pharmalogic. In this video, we are going to discuss about pharmacognosy questions from GPAT 2023 Shift-1. First question. Quinine and quinidine differs in chemical nature, molecular formula, rotating the plane of the polarized light, precursors of biosynthesis. You need to know the chemistry of these two compounds to solve this. Okay. Quinine and quinidine are optical isomers. So, quinine rotate the plane polarized light into left. It is called L isomer. Quinidine rotate the plane polarized light into right. So, it is the D isomer. It have different biological activity. So, quinine is an anti-malarial drug. Quinidine is an anti-arrhythmic drug. If you see these structures, both are same. Both have methoxy group but differ in their stereochemistry. So just focus on the quinine. This has 3R and 9R. Just remember these two. So now solve the question. Quinine and quinidine differs in obviously option 3, rotating the plane of the polarized light. Lycopodium spores are used in the quantitative microscopy for the following. To solve this, we need to understand the basics of the Lycopodium spore method. Say if you want to find percentage purity of your sample, you will analyze with your standard, right? Likewise, to find the percentage purity of your powdered drug like clove, nutmeg, ginger, we use a standard drug, that is nothing but Lycopodium spores. Lycopodium spores are derived from the Lycopodium clavatum, which has a uniform size 25 micrometer. If you take 1 mg of your Lycopodium spores, it always have 94,000 spores. Lycopodium spores methods are used for evaluation of the powdered drugs as well as the ampliferous fruits, estimation of percentage foreign organic matter. If a single layer of tissues or cells are present, then the actual area covered by the spores can be calculated. Okay. Procedure. Take a sample. Then take a Lycopodium spores. Then add viscous liquid. Now place this suspension in microscope and count the particles in 25 fields. This is the calculation part. N into W into 94,000 into 100 divided by S into M into P. N and S are number, indicates the number. W and M indicates the weight. Okay. N is the number of sample particles in 25 fields. S is the number of Lycopodium spores present in the sample in 25 fields. W is the weight of the Lycopodium taken in mg and M is the weight of sample after dried at 105 degrees Celsius. Then what is P? P is the number of characteristic particles present per mg of drug sample. If you take ginger as your drug, then the P is equal to 28600 starch grains. Okay. Then solve this question. Estimation of percentage of the foreign organic matter. So this is true. Determine percentage purity of the drugs. Correct. Determination of palisade ratio. No, it's wrong. Measurement of area of single layer tissue. Correct. So option B is the correct answer. Match the following glycoside with the respective example. So what is glycosides? Glycosides contains a glycone part and the glycone part. Based on this A glycone part, the glycosides are divided or classified as anthracene glycosides, cardiac glycosides, saponin glycosides, cyanogenetic glycosides, anthracene glycosides, example, senna, aloin, cascara, cardiac glycosides. If it has 5-membered lactone ring, then it is called as cardinolites. Example, digitalis. If it has 6-membered lactone, then it is called as bufadienolites. Example, procyllaridin. Saponin glycosides. If it is tetracyclic, example, Dioscorea. Pentacyclic, that is licorice. Cyanogenetic glycosides, amygdalin, that is nothing but bitter almonds. Then solving the question. So 1. Anthracene, senna, cardiac, digitalis, saponin is licorice, cyanogenetic is bitter almonds. So option 1C. This one. Fourth question. The ring structure present in strychnine alkaloid is. This is the structure of the strychnine which have indole alkaloid ring. So this is the option. Apart from these, vinca, ergot alkaloids or the example of indole alkaloids. These both are derived from tryptophan. Purine, example, caffeine. Phenanthrene, morphine, and opium alkaloids. These both are derived from tyrosine. Imidazole, containing alkaloids, pilocarpine. This is very important. Fifth question. Which one is the right sequence of the intermediates in the biosynthesis of opium alkaloids? As I said before, these opium alkaloids are derived from tyrosine. So this is the one. Second, reticulin. Third, thibine. Fourth, codeine. Fifth, morphine. So the option B is the answer. Sixth question. If the resins contains benzoic acid or cinnamic acid, they are called. First, what is resins? Resins are the oxidative product of volatile oil. If these resins contains aromatic acids like benzoic acid or cinnamic acid, they are called as balsams. Glycoresin, something it's related to glucose, right? Resins, it is an inert substance. Arrange the following intermediates in the synthesis of isoprenoids in the right sequence. Squalene, farnesyl PP, geranyl PP, acetyl-CoA, mevalonate. Just find out the starting material. This is the starting material. So we can eliminate these two options. Second one is mevalonate, third one is geranyl, fourth one is farnesyl, fifth one is squalene. So you can remember like GFS, good friend, like that. Lignin can be stained pink in the tissues using the following chemicals. This is kind of direct question only. So the option is C. So let me discuss the other examples also. Chloral hydrate. It is used to loosen the cell wall. Iodine. Identification of starch. Cellulose. Coxam reagent. Mucilage. It is identified by ruthenium red. Okay, next. It's a very direct question. Isabgol belongs to family Plantaginaceae. Match the following Ayurvedic formulation with the process or properties. Basma. Basma is something a preparation which has calcium. Okay, something related to calcination. Arista is a alcoholic preparation, so it is alcoholic generation. Churna is a dry powder and Legya is a semi-solid. It's kind of ointment. So apart from these, you need to know about Taila, Gutika, and Asava. This is oil preparation. Gutika is a solid preparation. Asava is also a alcoholic preparation, but it differs from Arista. In Asava, the powdered drug is fermented. In Arista, it is liquid form. Okay. Then option D. In pharmacognosy, you always get a direct question where you can get the full marks. First, you have to cover alkaloids, glycosides, flavonoids, tannins, resins, volatile oil. Their basics and their test of identification is very important. Second thing, you have to cover the source family, major constituents for the plants, which you have already read in the semester 5 only. No need to cover the other important plants also. And important concepts like chimic acid pathway, extraction types, and microbial identification like stomatal number, stomata types, calcium oxalate crystals, lycopodium spore method that we have discussed earlier, LOD and ash value concepts, and Indian system of medicines like Ayush, Siddha, and Unani, their principles, and plant hormones and dosage forms you have to discuss and read. Thank you.